Alright, guys, I'm gonna react to week 19, and half of the Premier League is already over. I can't believe it, bro. But it's about to be a year since I've been watching the Premier League. Um, Out of all the leagues, I feel like the Premier League is like the funnest to watch. My second league is the Bundesliga. I don't watch too much games. Actually, no, I've only really watched like one or two games like in September and stuff, like the one against Bayern versus Leverkusen. Like that was a really good one. Um, But those are the only games. And I watched like a few La Liga games, like Barcelona versus Real Madrid, because that's El Clasico. Um, and I've watched like some other teams like Real Sociedad versus like Granada or Las Palmas. I forgot what it was. Um, but that's it. Okay, but on to my reaction. Okay, here we go. Newcastle versus Nottingham Forest, 3-1. Okay, I predicted a Newcastle win, but Nottingham Forest won. And let me tell you something. They are really dangerous on the counterattack. I'm serious, bro. What is it? As soon as the opposition gives the ball to them, oh my god, they literally ran so fast on the goals they scored. All of them were like all counterattacks, all of them. I like that style of play. What is it? I think Ecuador relies on that as like a lot, the counterattacks, and it's actually like really fun to watch. I love those styles of play. And what's it called? It was like really fast paced, and then what is it? And I like how Anthony Alanga also like stepped in. Dude, he's been like really crucial for Forest, and he continues to do so in this game. He provided two assists, and what's it called? Chris Wood also got a hat trick, which is like really good. It was against his former club as well, Newcastle, and he basically destroyed his own club. It was a nice game. I would see more from Nottingham Forest, and good job, Nuno. Okay, Sheffield versus Luton Town, 1-2. Okay, no, 2-3, 2-3. That was a score I predicted, 1-2. I knew Luton Town were gonna win this game, no matter what. Like what is it? I was getting a little scared when Sheffield like 2-1 up, but what's it called? They can they concede two goals that were scored by their own players. And then people were like making fun of them in the comments saying like, "Bro, how do you score four goals and still lose the game?" And that made me laugh a little. Okay, but yeah, Luton are looking real good right now. They're what's it called? I feel like that their strategy is more of like they're like a little more compact. They're pretty defensive about everything. What is it? They're not like too fast on the attack. Sometimes they are like at the beginning of like each half, they're really fast. They really focus on that pace and getting the first goal. And they did, like was it in the previous like three games, even that Bournemouth game. I know that game got suspended. They they got like these goals on under like 30 minutes at least. And that's like really impressive from them. They always go 1-0 up as well. Like I think for the past five games they've gotten 1-0 up at least. Um But fair play to Luton Town. I hope they stay up in the Premier League. I don't want them to go down. They're a really fun team to watch. I like for me, uh, they're my second favorite team behind Brighton. They're just amazing. As for Sheffield, they're getting relegated. I'm sorry. There's no way you guys are climbing out. Maybe get 18th at most, but you're not climbing out. Okay, Bournemouth versus Fulham, 3-0. Dude, I knew it was gonna be a Bournemouth win. I knew Fulham were gonna score, but it had to be 3-0. I mean, like, dude, it's more fun, but like, I predicted a 2-0. Well, what is it? The striker Dominic Solanke. He is, I think, right behind Erling Haaland in the number of goals. I think he has like 13 or 12 goals. I'm not sure. Might have to check that today, but he has been phenomenal for them, and he continues to do so. Who else scored? I forgot. It was like something with an S. Okay, maybe I'm like tripping right now, but not Solanke. It was someone else. Maybe Semenyo or Sensei, whatever. But what is it? Besides that point, I didn't really watch the game if I'm being honest, but I'm really proud they won the game. Fulham, they're in really bad form right now. They were throwing 5-0 ones, and then this happens. Like, come on. Um, yeah. Hopefully they step up a bit. You know, they're kind of a fun team to watch. All right, Burnley versus Liverpool. I predicted a 1-3. It was a 0-2. Dude, I was so close. I didn't get any of these predictions right, but I got like some of the goal differences correct. Um, yeah, this is a pretty dry game if I'm being honest. I didn't really like this game that much. Uh, I only watched it for like 5 minutes. I was like, okay, I'm turning this off. I just didn't like it. Fair play to Liverpool. They're top of the league right now. I mean, as the same time, I don't want Man City to win. I kind of don't want Liverpool to win either. I don't know. It just seems like it's usually been that rivalry between them. It's if it's not Man City, it's Liverpool. Like I want someone else to win, you know. But like, you know, not everything's fair in life. But Liverpool are still a good team. They're somewhat fun to watch. All right. Man United versus Aston Villa. Okay, dude, I went really bold in here. You know what I freaking said? I said a 0-4. I said Man United were gonna score any goals, and Aston Villa were gonna score 4. It looked like that in the first half, bro. 2 goals scored in the span of like 3 minutes between them, or 2 minutes. I forgot. It looked that way, and then what is it? But then in the second half, everything's changed, bro. Garnacho scored 2 goals, and Hoyland got his first goal, which is really amazing. I'm proud of him. Um, but what's it called? I just didn't expect Aston Villa to lose the game. Dude, Aston Villa are choking. If they won this game and the last game, they would have been top of the league. They would have. Because, what's it called? Sheffield sneaked a point away from them. Uh, so let's say they did win that game, 41 points. If they won this game, 44 points. How much does Liverpool have? 42 points. They would have been top of the league. Holy. I'm not sure how they didn't grab the win here. But, like, dude, fair play to Man United. Fair play, fair play. It's really good they won against this round. Aston Villa are a pretty tricky team to go up against. I'm not sure about this Aston Villa, but actually no, dude, Aston Villa seems solid just in the first half. It's just the second half they just messed up defensively. And also like what's it called? Man United just stepped up their game. I'm not sure how, but they did. All right, Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. I did not see this one. I was having fun with my friends yesterday. I expected Crystal Palace to win. And that was the same score as what it came out to be. So what is that? I was expecting Crystal Palace to win by 2 and Chelsea to score 1. It was actually the other way around. Chelsea scored 2 and Crystal Palace scored 1. What's it called? Really, you don't know when Chelsea's gonna win unless it's like the worst team in the world, like Sheffield United. I knew that was a Chelsea win. I said, "There's no way Sheffield United are gonna win against Chelsea." Like I know they won against Brentford, but I don't know. Brentford aren't looking that hot in the moment, so um, I just expected that, and I also expected like a little manager bounce to happen. It's like I was like maybe Chris Wilder gets like a win here or something like randomly. I don't know how, but he just does it, and he did. Um, yeah, but good job, Chelsea. All right, Brentford versus Wolves. I was saying a Brentford win because Brentford really needed it. At the moment, they haven't won in like ages. I don't think they won in December at all. I think their only win was against Luton Town, and Luton Town. They're a good team. The Luton Town is a good team, but like just at the moment right now. The other Luton Town wasn't the best if I'm being honest. Actually, no, they were good. It's just they're not the best away. Like I think now they're kind of like showing their away form as well. They're kind of carrying their home form to their away form a little, but that's now. But before it wasn't that way. They usually concede like 2 or 3 goals and then lose the game or tie. They won at Everton, but that was in the beginning of the season. That's something different. But Wolves won here 4-1. What is it? I didn't see the game because I was hanging out with my friends. I saw this one goal by Huang. It was like so funny, bro. Dude, he was just running up to the goal and then just scored. That's all. Like he didn't even have any opposition. It was just gently running like. That's it. He just seemed so happy. He wasn't like overly excited. He was like, yay. Fair play to Wolves. I hope they do like what is it? I actually had them to get relegated, bro. I said it before the season even began. They were gonna get relegated. I said, dude, how are they gonna improve on their squad? Like their squad seems so weak, and they barely scored any goals last week. And this was no wait last season, and this was the Wolves before Gary O'Neill. Like if I knew Gary O'Neill was gonna come in, I wouldn't have said this. I think the day that video came out, no, before that video came out, Gary O'Neill just signed for them, but I just didn't know about him until like the Wolves gonna like, wait, what the frick? Gary O'Neill manages this team now? But dude, that was a smart decision to sack that guy. Really, really smart. All right, Everton versus Man City, 1-3. Okay, I knew Everton were gonna lose this game because it's Man City. I know Man City haven't been doing the hottest, but what's it called? Like, dude, they just needed a win here. Like they've been dropping points a lot, and I just don't think they can afford dropping anymore. Because Liverpool are looking like really high up the title race. Aston Villa, Arsenal, even Tottenham was looking to be on their back until this game came up. I'll talk about that in like a bit, but fair play to Man City. Everton did good. They did go 1-0 up, but Man City obviously got the better of them. But okay again. All right, Brighton versus actually no. I'm gonna leave that to the end. Arsenal versus West Ham. No, too. I didn't see this game because I was seeing the Brighton game and I was also seeing the Trolls movie after the Brighton game. But I'm not sure how that happened. I was just seeing the score. I'm like 1-0. Okay, I was like okay, West Ham grabs a goal, and then what is it? By the 80th minute, I see two goals. I'm like how? Holy, dude, we couldn't. Dude, us Brighton, we couldn't even get past them. I swear to freaking God. Dude, they just kept like taking advantage of us. They just kept what's it called? They just kept running up to our goal and trying to shoot, and we were just like throwing our bodies at them, trying to defend our goal, and it kind of worked. It worked in the first half, and then the second half it just all fell to a mess, and we only got one shot on target, which was really sad. But okay, enough of that. Fair play to West Ham. Arsenal did drop points. I'm really sad for them because now they're behind Liverpool, and it's not looking that good for Arsenal. Hopefully they bounce back. Okay, Brighton versus Tottenham. This was the game. This was the game. I was so scared. You know what I said? I said 2-3. I said Tottenham were gonna win. But guess what? Guess what? Brighton won by 4! 4! And it would have been 4-0 if they didn't concede those two stupid goals, bro. That were in what is it, the 80th minute range. I saw that game. I was so freaking pumped up. I saw Hinchel, dude. Hinchel would. Oh my god, dude. He just okay. Like almost every player is on that like penalty line, and then this man's okay. You know what? No one's that close to me. I'm just gonna score with my right, aim it towards the left box, and he does it perfectly. Oh my god, Vicario did not stop him. I love that goal. I'm like, let's fucking go because what is it? We usually don't score the first goal. We usually concede first, and then like sometimes we win, sometimes we hold on. Sometimes we win, or sometimes we tie, um, or we lose, like the Chelsea game, and the Arsenal game. But I'm so glad he scored. I was so happy. I was so ecstatic. And what's it called? And then I hear a penalty, 20th minute. I was like, "There's no way." See the penalty? I was like, "Okay, decent penalty." I mean, no, good penalty take, I guess. Um, I forgot who got fouled. I forgot. It was Milner or something. It was something with that. Um, João Pedro takes it and he scores it. I was actually really scared that Vicario wasn't gonna protect him, but he got it. We went 2-0 up first half. I was really excited. I was like, "Holy crap! Hopefully Spurs doesn't come back at us." I was like actually kind of scared in the second half. And dude, I was so scared. What's it called? When the first half began because Richarlison had the ball and scored. I'm like, bro, like we can't keep the ball for a freaking minute without this man scoring. Holy shit! And then it's offside. It's like, oh, let's go. Okay, 3 minutes later, this man gets in the ball again. Guess what happens? It's offside. All right, and 3 minutes later, this man also he goes in, takes the shot, offside. Dude. I felt so bad for that guy. Richarlison, I'm sorry you have to go through this. I know you've been looking phenomenal these past few games, but just this game wasn't your game. Also, what is it? Before I went into this game, I learned to know that Brighton have been unbeaten in their last ever since they lost to West Ham, they have been unbeaten in their home ground. They have not lost ever since West Ham. I was like, wow, really? Because I swear they lost once, but it was all of them. All the losses were all away. Either they're tired or one eye gone, which is really good. Okay, I need to wrap this up. I see this Estupinian goal, and holy shit, it's so good. Oh, I didn't even expect that was a goal. I thought it was just gonna be a shot on target. Maybe Vicario was gonna block it, but dude, he scores it on his day back, and I'm like, that's fucking cool. Because what is it? First of all, he's Ecuadorian. He's my nationality. I love him, and he's also in my wallpaper, and he's just an amazing character. I love him. I love it. Is what's it called? I love his pace. I love everything about him. Okay, then I see another João Pedro penalty. It's freaking amazing. Okay, I have to end this video because there's like 20 minutes. I love freaking Brighton. Oh my god, I hope they get like top 5 or 6. I don't know, Champions League or something. I know it's not gonna happen, but all right. See you in the next video on Friday. Like some predictions. Bye, guys.